Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions. With me, Almeiron. Last time I did a bunch of random encounters and some errands. This time we're going to start off with the last errand here. I walked up here, off screen. The errand is guard duty. These are indeed troubled times. Monsters have appeared on the route from Egros to Dorder and threaten our chocobo wains. Please protect them and the cargo they carry. Larkham Mercantile. Sure, why not? I already looked it up, and it turns out that they want a chemist, which I guess makes sense. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright. 2 weeks have passed. Guard duty. We departed Egros in high spirits. Our task, to ensure the safety of some chocobo wains. The stars were with us from the outset. Our enemies were unexpectedly great in number, yet the skills of the white mage were a great boon to us, except you're a chemist. We performed our job most admirably. Oh, Cold Run's a white mage. Hey, perfect. One person can make all the difference. After the battle, we began to ready our packs for the road. A large sack happened to catch our eye. We quickly examined the contents. Before us lay a treasure beyond compare. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Got a tobacco pipe. That's a thing. Hey, we're level 3 treasure hunter. Alright, let's take a look at this. This is... I realized my guide tells me what it's going to be in here. Larkham Mercantile. The president of Larkham Mercantile, Nalman Haas, a man aged 1 in 40, is now wanted by the authorities for drug smuggling. While fighting a monster attacking the company's caravan, one of the chocobo wains overturned, revealing a large stash of drugs. We turned the driver over to the city guard, but their investigation determined that the president was behind the entire operation. Well, that's a thing. Sure. I guess that explains the tobacco pipe. This ornate pipe, once that of an infamous thief from the Orient, is primarily used for smoking tobacco, crafted of goldentite. Goldentite? It can also serve as a sturdy weapon in desperate times. Alright, sure, why not? So, I realized the month is Aries, and there's a special time-limited errand over in Zealand in the month of Aries. So I'm going to run down there. I'm going to save first. And run down there real quick. I'll be back again. Alright, I made it down with just a few random encounters. So we should have the Zealand melee. Seeking an opponent worthy of your skills? Try the Zealand Melee. Now accepting applications. Zealand Melee Planning Committee. Who does it? This one says Knight, Monk, Dragoon, or Ninja are best jobs. So, I think that means we just send these 3. You may notice I have been leveling them up. I can't help it. Also, I've been playing Luso a little bit, and he does massive damage to enemy monsters, and he can equip heavy armor as well as regular stuff, so he's pretty strong. The power garb gives him more melee damage. Should probably switch the Elven Cloak out for some battle boots, give him a little more range in battle. Anyway, 16 days, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. I had a fun random encounter where between Luso and Rack I poached literally everything on the map, except for Serena. That was the only other character I brought aside from some pigs, and they just poached everything. It was pretty great. We departed Zealand in high spirits. The melee grounds were not far from the city proper. The stars were with us from the outset. As one would expect at such a contest, our opponents were fierce. Yet the skills of the archer were a great boon to us. After grueling competition, victory was ours. One person can make all the difference. We proudly took our places in the winner's circle. The sponsor came forth to award us a prize. Eagerly, we looked to see what our efforts had earned us. It was a handsome bonus. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Yeah, 20,000 gil. Oh, and look at all those JP. Fantastic. So apparently, looking at this thing, my guide has a skill save job. In this case, it was Archer. I think that's what gets that little dialogue about the skills of this one person were fantastic, or whatever. So, alright, I'm gonna save again, real quick. And I'm going to wander up north, and we're going to go ahead and do Grog Heights. And then that'll probably be it for this video, but we'll see. Okay, I'm back again. I realize I only have 7 minutes of actual recording, but I've been playing the game for over 45 minutes because I keep getting random encounters. So this is definitely going to be the last thing I do for the video today. Alright, I don't remember this encounter at all. Let's bring Agrius just in case there's dialogue, and then we'll bring Cold Run, and we'll bring Rack, and we'll bring Errol, why not? There we go. Now hopefully my airplay thing works. Okay, I thought this might be it. Southern Sky Deserter. Pursued even yet when we are fled so far? Have the gods no mercy? Ramza. Is that a scouting party from the Order of the Southern Sky? Squire. We're through fighting. You will not force us to return. We're going home. Better to live in the streets than to die in them. We've had our fill of blood and death. Ramza. We do not pursue you. Pray heed my words. It is not our wish to fight. Deserter. Aye, that much I'll believe. Better to strike us down cleanly when our backs are turned. Do not think us so green as to fall for your tricks. We've seen our share of those as well. Other deserter. That man, does he not have the look of the one on that handbill? First deserter. What of it? Second deserter. It's him! The heretic! I'm certain of it. If we returned with him, might they not pardon our desertion? First deserter. You'd return to camp? Second deserter. Consider it! The capture of a heretic is near as grand a feat as the capture of an enemy commander. If we delivered them his head, do you not think they would reward us with leave to return home? First deserter. The men who captured that general were dismissed honorably. Second deserter. If we are to return to our homes, let us do so with our heads held high. Were we to return now, it would be to live a life of skulking in the shadows. First deserter. You speak true. Let us return with him. Or at least with his head. It's not long for those shoulders anyway. He is a heretic after all. Come, let this be our final battle. Our freedom is bought with this godless man's blood. Yeah, I feel for him, but, they're gonna try to kill me, so I guess we gotta do something about that. Alright, so I love throwing items that are not normally thrown, just because the way it looks is you throw the item icon. So yeah, I've been having a little bit of hiccups and hitches in the streaming between the iPad and the computer here. I'm hoping that it won't be too bad in the video, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's see. You're at height 6. You're at height 10. You're at height 6. That's height 4. Or height 1. Okay. Height multiple of 3. Sounds like it's raining. Thundaga, do it. If this might be a very short video if I can just kill them all real quick with some math. Killing me soft with math. Yeah, not so much if they're gonna be... Yeah, the chemists can be annoying, because those X potions, man. I mean, they're great when I use them. Okay, that guy's gonna hit a little harder. And we're only 5 levels above, less than 5 levels above some of these guys, so we're not too far ahead. If possible, I want to take out the 2 chemists. Yeah, one of my sister-in-law actually teaches chemistry at the college level, and one of my friends was like, anytime you're like talking about taking out the chemists, I'm like, run! Oh no! Or take out a chemist. Sounds like I'm getting some hiccups in the music too. It's not great. Anyway, hopefully the quality of this video is at least watchable. The plot isn't like super important, at least for this one. I'll make sure to restart my computer before the next video. Okay, so I'm still only hitting enemies with that. Oh, the difference between a character with like maxed out magic power from being a black mage versus not quite so much for being a white mage. Okay, so let's see. You're height 10, so I could do multiple of 5 just to hit you. It's kind of nice in, let's just take a quick look. Right. In these ones where the heights are so different, you can really use the height, because the height is easiest to do the math for. Oh, missed. How did you miss? Cauldron. You missed. With lightning. Alright, well, Errol will just have to give it a shot then. Multiple of 5. Thundaga. Go. Missed again. I wonder if he's wearing something that's protecting him from the magic. Yeah, that'll help. 6 hit points. I eat 6 hit points for breakfast. Or something like that. Anyway, I'm not super concerned about him. Is this gonna be good enough? Since they're nice in a line for me. Yes, love it. So, actually, before we do anything, let's check him out. Oh, rubber boots. Makes him immune to lightning. Height 3, height 5, height 7, so that's not... Experience 32, experience 12, 53, wow, 88. 8, yeah, okay. Level 28. It's 28 a multiple of 20, it's a multiple of 4? 29, 29, 29, 27. Well, I can get at least hit Thief. Cauldron and Errol are just back there chatting with each other and throwing lightning at massive distances by doing some math problems in their head. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to... Yeah, I know. 117. Yeah, let's just finish off the Thief. These guys aren't long for this world. And let's throw a battle axe, why not? Okay, so 7, 6, 5, 4. Experience is 32, 23, 53, 0, 17. Alright. No. Arithmetic's experience, multiple of 4. Not thunder. Sorry. I'm just not used to having triple-digit numbers when I hit people in this game. Oh boy. Ramza. I understand the need to hold one's own life dear, but to hold it so far above all others... Hey, got another mithril gun. That'll be good. Alright, well, it has been a 20-minute video now. Oh, we got some more. Ramza. Father, what would you have done? Is that... Orin. We meet again. Ramza. I see the black lion sits upon your breast. You're of the Order of the Southern Sky, then? Orin. I am. And it would seem we have you to thank for dealing with our deserters. Ha! I must admit, I never thought I'd see the day a Beowulf lent his aid to our order. Ramza. The fight was not of my choosing. Orin. I know. You do not wish to shed blood, but it cannot always be avoided. We're no different. Do you think we hunt these men down out of enmity? Craven they may be, but they've not wronged us. Ramza. You knew who I was all along, didn't you? Orin. I did. I'd seen your name and face upon a bill. Inexpiable heresy, was it not? My mind reels at the thought of what you must have done. Ramza. Have you a mind to turn me in? Orin. Why would I do that? Our orders are to capture deserters. They say nothing of heretics already hunted mercilessly by their own. If I were one of those, I think I'd get moving before the lions at my heels thought to feast upon me as well. Ramza. Why do you still fight? Orin. So long as your brothers point their swords at our throats, we must. Ramza. If the white lion lowered his claws, the black would follow suit? Orin. No, I do not think it like he would. Ramza. Could you deliver a message to Count Orlando if you should chance to meet him? There are men behind the curtain who goad the dukes for their own gain. We are all but puppets dancing as they pull our strings. It is those men we ought to be fighting. Orin. I can deliver the message, but why to the Count? Ramza. My father once told me Count Orlando was the only man he could truly call a friend. Orin. I am the Count's adopted son. I will tell him what you've told me. Ramza. Then you believe me? Orin. I do not know the reason these men seek the Zodiac Stones. If it is for the benefit of the people, I see no reason to raise protest. But if they seek to use the legend for their own gain, I can assure you my stepfather will not sit idly by. It was not for quiet complacence he was given the name of Thunder God. Ramza. You know of the High Confessor's plot? Orin. Of it, yes, but we have no hard evidence. Our spies are working tirelessly, but I suspect you know more than they. Ramza. If you did have evidence of the plot, would you then be willing to lay down your swords? Orin. Such evidence exists? Ramza. The scriptures... No, it matters not. I simply wish to know. Orin. Whether or not it would mean the end of this conflict, I cannot say. But my father, for one, would surely sheath his blade. Southern Sky Knight. Lord Orin, we must press onward. Orin. Very well. Let us resume our march. Farewell, Ramza. See that you keep your head about your shoulders. Never think yourself without allies. You do have friends. Friends who would gladly lay down their lives fighting beside you. And I count myself among them. Ramza. Thank you, Orin. I don't know why that fight always slips out of my mind, but I never seem to remember that happening. Like, I vaguely remember fighting the deserters, but that whole conversation with Orin at the end, it's familiar as I'm reading it, but if you told me it happened, I'd be like, what? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. It's been a short video, but a long session for me, so I hope you enjoyed what I've got for you, and next time we will continue with the plot. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.